please work. I've had it. Yep, hit that button.
Done. Well done.
Hello and welcome everybody to the 2021 ACC Shakedown versus ANZCRL. I guess we're going to call it an extravaganza. I'm your host tonight, Commander Sirius 53, and I'm here with Shakedown organiser, Smooth Tommy SG. How you going, Tommy?
How are you, mate? How you going?
Yeah, I'm going pretty good, thanks, mate. I'm in for a action-packed night of racing, so
I think so.
Really looking forward to what the boys have to show for us. Just checking the stream that your audio is coming through. Can you say a few words for me again?
Yeah, sure. It's Tom.
Yep, that's all right.
Yeah,
I hear
good.
Your voice.
Sweet as.
We're all good to go on this end.
No worries. Just watching the times, and the guys are starting to drop some times on the board now, so we're in the 206s.
Yep, on screen now is FRCA Filth for Shakedown in the Nissan GTR. It's posted at 206.369. We expect these times to drop into the 3s and maybe even into the 2s. See what they have in store for us tonight. See Whopper just moves out of his way as he comes through.
The 2s are definitely achievable, but
yeah,
come with great risk.
That's it. How hard do you want to push? And that's going to be the same in the race. It's, if anything, more important in the race. How hard do you want to push? Yeah, this track is notorious for crashing, and I myself could only do a handful of laps without finding the fence. So as you can see now, King Tetris is, as you see him in the grass on the way up Mountain Straight, he might be pulling over to return to the pits, but he's gone on pole now with a 2:04.9.
Very good.
With Filth and Forrest Gump second and third, so Shakedown taking out the top 3 places at the moment. In 4th place will be first of the ANZCRL with Low Lux 53 in the number 53 Bentleys. He's coming to complete another lap. He's got Weary Knight in front of him, about to start one, and Logical Sports behind the Ferrari. And he doesn't improve on that lap time. So if you look on your map, the grey dots mean they are on a lap, so the next car to come through, that's number 212. That's Datto Racer in the Aston Martin. See what lap time he can put in. He's got Hag in the Lamborghini right behind him. Beautiful cars, the two of these. That Lamborghini sounds so good. Datto, he jumps up to 4th, but Hag goes even quicker into 2nd. You see a few more guys behind starting their laps now as well. Who are you looking at the favourite, Tommy, and on your team? Who's looking good?
Going back to our practice session the other night, the 2 quickest guys were Ty Hall, which is Moto Halley 22, and Jack Barrett, which is Weary Knight. They were the 2 quickest guys. Moto's from Shakedown, and Weary Knight's from Team ANZCRL. I'm watching Weary Knight at the moment, and he's on a pretty good lap.
Yep, I've just watched Huds jump up to 4th, but KMP's just pipped him in 4th now, so Huds flying the flag for ANZ at the moment in 5th place, 2.2 off the pole, so that's going to be a 2:06.1 by my maths.
Round about that, yeah.
Yep, so we can see the next 2 cars across the line. They aren't on laps. That is King Tetris and Forrest Gump. So the next car who's on a lap, that's Weary Knight. Second in practice on Wednesday.
He's coming down Conrad right now. That car does sound amazing too.
That V12. I like the little red outlines that outline pretty much everywhere on this car. As he comes through beautifully through the chase, just gives the curb a little kiss and doesn't upset the car too much, coming into under the Liqui Moly bridge into the last corner.
This lap does look good. Got a bit of understeer there though.
Where does he go? Up to P2.
Good time.
2:05.5. So we've got Low Lux Illogical coming through now as well.
We've just come up to the halfway mark in the session, and I expect times to still drop dramatically. Yep.
See if Hag can go any quicker, and Datto. We'll just keep an eye on both of their times. So you're watching Hag on screen now. Datto improves to 5th place. Hag does not improve his time. Huds 21, he's the next car on a lap. He's just coming through the chase now in the Porsche. Can he improve on this one? Beautiful sounding car as well, I reckon. I don't know how Porsche get that straight six to sound like that. But that downshifts.
How does he go?
He crosses.
Doesn't improve.
I don't think he improved there. Oh, he might have improved by a tenth. It was 2.1, now it's 2.0.
So I'm just
It's a couple.
Mark, just while you're there, Marcus is getting in for us. So we got our 7th.
Oh,
man,
that's good
so
to hear.
I'll be staying on as your co-host.
Oh, is Lolux is... Oh, he's just returned the pits. I saw a yellow dot on the mini-map. Oh, it's a Logical Sports... Yep, he's found the fence somewhere. There's a couple of horrific camera angles around here. I feel like we're going to miss a lot of the action, especially through... Who's coming through now? Dado. Get onto him. Coming down through into the dipper. It's a nice camera angle, but if anyone goes off there, you're going to miss it. Boom.
Yep, just like that.
It disappears. Yeah, so we didn't see what happened to Hag then as he's pulled over to
He's definitely kissed the
finish that
wall.
lap. He has.
Yeah, I think you run that wide in the dipper there and doesn't leave you much room. So, and he was coming in pretty hot, so I'd say he definitely would have kissed the wall there.
On screen now, Devil X Ill. There's actually an IL in the end, or it could be a double L now, I'm not sure. Anyway, the youngest driver in the field, in the number 33 Nissan GTR, he's on a legit lap time at the moment, coming through the chase. What will his first lap time be? He's improved, I hear, he's improved since Wednesday night.
That's good.
So hopefully he'll be up mixing it up with the field. And right behind him on the track, coming in the last corner, is actually the oldest driver in the field. So, Dado Racer, he's in his 60s, but he loves coming here and racing with the boys.
I'm just on watching Ty Hall come down Conrad. Oh, he's got a red. So he's hit track limits again. So, but he is someone capable of in the O2s for sure.
Yep. So we'll just run through the order again. King Tetris 21 for Shakedown in the Ferrari 702. He's on top at the moment, 204.9. Then you go back 6.5 tenths to Weary Night. He's in the ANZCRL flying the flag. The Aston Martin V12 spearheading that campaign. Hag. He's got this Lamborghini flying as Moto Halley's just jumped to the top.
There he is.
2040. Bam. What can Weary Night do in response to that? You can see KMP 714 leaving the pits.
That Mercedes looks pretty dark, doesn't it?
It looks mean.
Definitely does.
Quite a few cars up on top of the mountain at the moment. Next car to cross the line on a legit lap will be Forrest Gump. Haven't seen him yet so far tonight. He's running a Ferrari. Normally runs the Aston Martin in the Shakedown series on Tuesday nights. And he seems, looks to me, he's right up in the field in this Ferrari.
He's actually doing really well.
A bit in that Aston Martin. Yeah. Anyway, he's coming down Conrad now. He's got Devil behind him. So just have a drink. Flat out through here. The car's approaching 280. Well, that was what my BMW was getting. 280 into here.
He took that corner pretty nicely, actually. Didn't use the curves.
Yep. Sometimes it's the ones that look slow are the fastest.
Yeah. That looks good.
Comes through the last corner. It's bouncing a little bit there, but I don't see an improvement in lap time. Stays 10th.
Oh, Huds. I think Huds has moved up on Forrest then. Or did that deceive me then? Got someone off at the end of the
No, that would have been
chase?
Devil XL has jumped up to 6th place.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
In that Nissan GTR, yep. Right behind FRCA Filth, who does race in both leagues. There's quite a few drivers out here who race in both leagues.
So we got Huds coming around again, and then we got Ty Hall coming around again on another fly by the looks of it.
Huds in the Porsche, the only one out there at the moment. Actually in the field for this race. He doesn't improve. But what can Moto Halley do? Can he jump it in, get it into the 203s on this lap?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but he does it. 2 tenths. Where's Weary Night? He's coming down Conrad now. There's a yellow flag on the track somewhere as they immediately go away. Listen to that V12 scream. What a car. Oh, just gives the curb a bit of a kiss. One thing I know about Weary Knight, he's not the best qualifier, but
He's a great racer,
put him
though.
in that racing. Oh, he's just put two wheels on the grass on the way in. Run a bit wide.
He still
improves though.
Wow.
204.7.
I wonder how much time he lost on the last corner there, because he went quite wide. So imagine what his time. Yeah.
Yeah, room for improvement.
Definitely.
Half second.
Easy.
On screen now, Logical Sports. The 151 Ferrari for ANZCRL. Hasn't really... I expect him to go a little bit quicker.
Yeah, he's definitely got more in him.
Although he's actually going to be playing it pretty safe tonight. He's pulling over. He's calling it. Going to give it one more run. 4 minutes to go as Dado's found the wall coming out of the elbow. Oh, he's on to the right, I think. There he is. What are you doing, Dado? Is he going to turn into the pits? No, he's going to drive it back. He's looking for a bit of space, maybe. He's slotting in behind Moto Halley, who's catching the back of Filth. But Whopper in the McLaren 720S. He's in 12th place at the moment for ANZCRL. He was almost not going to make it tonight. Sent me a message this afternoon saying it's going to take him his internet 6 hours to... he improves up to 9th with that lap time. But yeah, it's going to take him 6 hours to download the game, which would have had it finishing sometime when we would have finished tonight.
Bugger.
So, but yeah, he got it sorted out, and here he is in 9th place at the moment. A couple of guys have called it. I don't think that's enough time for a proper run at the end. The guys in the middle of the field, as we see Weary Knight now, he's coming into the chase, keeps it off the curb this time. Can he get this final corner right? I know what lap times he's capable of. I won't say it just yet.
That's much
Comes
better
through
that
the
time.
last corner, gets it right this time.
Oh,
gets to the top. Look at that.
Well
Half a
done.
10th. We are really watching Lewis Hamilton versus Nico Rosberg right now.
Yeah, this is what we wanted to see.
This is what we wanted to see. You're right, indeed. Where's Harley on the track?
Hag getting a bit
Up the
loose in the
top,
background there.
Oh, I missed that one. I'm now watching Moto Halley up the top of the hill, up the top of the mountain, gone past the grate now. Oh, keeps it just off the wall as he comes through McPhillamy in the Bentley, the number 24. The GT3 champion of last year and currently leading both GT3 and GT4 championships in the Shakedown League.
That was really tight.
It was. Oh, we've just lost the car. It looks like the number 9 has dropped out. He's backed off.
Yeah, Tyhill's backed out of it. He's got one more chance to get on top.
Just cooling the tyres. Going to give it one more run. Who is behind him? FRCA Filth. He's on a lap time. Oh, I forgot to post the link. Oh, there's been a... Look, do you see that? There's bits everywhere on the track halfway down Conrod.
Yeah, I saw two guys pull over there. I don't know what's happening with Tyre, but there could be an issue with his wheel or something.
Yeah, that's not right.
So,
oh, they're asking you to jump in this chat, but it might be too late now.
Yeah, well, alright.
It's up to you, mate. Yeah, I can change the points table a little bit, how we discussed before. So Filth, does he improve on his time? No, he doesn't. Stays 5th place, which is really good for him.
Yeah, I'll jump in there.
Halley's still crawling.
I'll stay in the party for now,
No
but
worries.
yeah, I'll jump in with the owner driver now, so yeah, I'll see if I can jump in the race. And hopefully...
No worries, Halley's still crawling. It's KMP, he's the next car on a lap. He's down in 8th place. He will be hoping to get a little bit higher than that in the Mercedes. The car I driver in the Shakedown League.
Well, we'll be starting from
28
back of
seconds
field.
to go.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll have time to get
just have a go. KMP, he improves to 4th place now. 1.4 seconds off the pole time. As you can see, Halley's on it again. A couple more cars coming to finish their laps.
My game's still loading, so unfortunately it booted me out of the entire game.
It hasn't kicked me out or taken my controls either. This is good signs that in the last update they have improved the spectator mode and fixed this. Hopefully I don't have to restart my game. This is a possibility, people. So we're watching KMP coming up through the cutting now.
If that's the case, should we revert back to a standard start?
What do you mean?
Instead of the full formation lap.
I don't think so, only because we've already told them.
Fair enough.
Oh, who was that? That's Halley. Oh! There's 2 cars gone.
Hey?
KMP and Moto Halley have crashed at McPhillamy.
Ooh.
I think Halley already crashed the first time. Halley's still sitting there. Something's wrong. He's causing a yellow. He's returned to the pits now. Who's the next car to cross the line? The number 16. That's Filth. Can he improve? He's in 6th place right now in the GDR. He does. He goes up to 5th, finds 2 tenths, beats Hag. Next car, King Tetris in the 3rd place. Ferrari coming into the chase. This is qualifying over at the moment.
I won't just leave just yet, because if I can't get into the race, then I'll continue as co-host.
You've showed up on my screen.
Have I?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, man.
There's a number 2 here. Just keep waiting just in case, because it's about to... Oh, yep. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave the party now, leave this session and restart.
No worries. Well,
yep.
Thanks for having me on as the co-host. And
that's all right. I'll see if I can get another commentator in by the start of this race.
No worries.
Bear with. I am...
Looks like... Thank you very much.
No worries. Have a good night. And good luck out there in the spectator mode. Unfortunately, I couldn't run through those qualifying results for you again. Sorry for the delay, people. Just sharing the Twitch stream on the group. And organising another commentator. You may know him. So the trick is to not jump into the the server, too early. That's what I tried the other night in the practice. So what I'm going to do is have it ready to hit connect, but I'll be watching one of the other drivers who's streaming out there to see when they start rolling on their formation laps, because that's the time to enter the stream. Not too early, that's the problem, because then it takes another 2.5 minutes to get back in. I'm hoping you don't see my keyboard. So I'm going to leave it like that. Just getting word that Dado Racer has unfortunately had to pull out. Some family is either having issues or he's have come up or something like that. Anyway, wish him all the best, and I think he's having a good session out there. He was somewhere in the top 10. Alrighty, I'm watching the stream of the guy I'm meant to be watching, so we're not too far away. It looks like 3 minutes to go before a start. I'm trying to find these qualifying results for you. Alright, the qualifying and the race positions. Well, at least the race order of them starting the race. Weary Knight for ANZCRL off pole. Moto Harley in 22 in second place. He was half a tenth off Weary Knight's lap time. Weary Knight pipping him in the last 3 minutes of the session. King Tetris 21, 702 in the number 702 in the Ferrari. He's in third for Shakedown. Fourth, KMP 714 in the Mercedes for Shakedown. Fifth place, FRCA Filth for Shakedown. In sixth, Hag 758696 for Shakedown. Is seventh place, our second of the ANZCRL cars, Devil X. He's put that car into seventh place. He's done a ripper job. 8th place is Whopper for ANZCRL. 9th, Huds 21 in the Porsche for ANZCRL. Then in 10th, Forrest Gump 88872 for Shakedown. 11th will be Lolux 53 in the Bentley for ANZCRL. And Illogical Sports in 12th, ANZCRL. I think that was his plan, was to start at the back. Smooth Tommy has just jumped in from the qualifying box. He'll start at the back in 13th, as we've also just had news that Dado Racer has pulled out. Something to do with family, so we'll see. I've just heard someone come into the commentary box. Is that right? Hello, Dark Racing 40.
My audio's now ticked. How are we going tonight?
Your audio ticked?
Yes.
I'm going good, thank you, mate. You just missed a very entertaining qualifying session. We are 36 seconds away, or maybe just a little bit behind that, from the car starting to roll, which is when I will then enter the server. I will send you the server password.
Okay.
To log yourself in. But don't hit connect until I say so, because we may have issues. I did that the other night. I came in too early, and by the time I'd restarted it all, the race was already starting.
That's right.
So what the boys are going to do, they are going to do a manual formation lap out there, so that we do not miss the start of this race, just in case we do get in a little bit late.
Alrighty. I need to find some
Hopefully
socks.
they do it right. Hopefully they do it right, so that
What the hell?
they don't get penalties out there.
Just quickly get some socks
I'm
on.
hoping they do it right.
My tootsies are a little bit cold right now, so I'm going to get my feet nice and warm. There we go. Nice warm tootsies. Alrighty. As we're doing this all on the fly right now. So.
Go.
Yep. Alrighty.
Is that the,
Looks like the race has gone green.
Is that the
however,
password?
Yep, that is the password. Oh, we lost KMP, but he's rejoined. He's going to drive out onto the track in a moment. So you can see Weary Knight leading the field at the moment. He's just weaving the car around. Moto Harley in second place. Because they're just sorting themselves out. I think the start was a little bit how you going. But they're just sorting the positions out. As you can see in the background, mainly Shakedown cars in the top 6, sub 7.
Will you be sending me an invite to get into the lobby and then use the password?
I can't. You'll have to search in the search bar in the servers, Shakedown or just Shake,
Okay.
and enter that password in.
Cat, this is not the time for doing that. The cat has now decided it wants attention. Let's see.
Devil, Whopper, HUDs, Lolux, Logical Sports, Forrest Gump kind of needs to move up a few places. Smooth Tommy, KMP. He's got to wait for a little while actually before he can get going. I don't know whether he'll try and get to the back of the grid or stay there, but hopefully he gets back in there. He was pretty quick out there.
Okay. So I'm currently getting attacked by my cat right now. Making it quite hard.
I've got my dinner that honestly I haven't eaten yet, haven't touched. Just been too busy since I've been home.
Well, I literally had a 2-minute shower and then jumped on, so...
So KMP has left the pits. That's him on the bottom of your screen on the map. 714 driving up the pit like mountain straight.
Alright, here we go. I am joining.
Right, a couple of things when you do join Darky. Do not hit drive, it will crash, or any of the other kind of buttons up the top.
Whoa. Okay.
If you hit the arrow on the left next to drive, it'll move the map from your middle of the screen to the bottom right. And then you also then just want to go straight down to those cars so that you don't accidentally hit the drive button.
Okay, so I'll move the arrow to the right, you said?
No, hit that arrow next to drive there on the left. If you tap that, it moves the map.
To timetables?
And then... No, don't hit timetables. Then just hit down so that you're looking at the cars, like the leaderboard. That's where you want to scroll to view cars. You know what I mean?
I can see the list of cars, yes. I can see the track map, which is currently in the middle, which doesn't really bother me too much.
Okay, that's fine, as long as it doesn't bother you. Yeah, that little up and down, obviously you're on the leaderboard to look at the cars, rather than the timetables. Don't click timetables, as they're getting in formation now. Weary Knight on the left, Moto Halley on the right.
Okay, I see what you mean. The up arrow, okay.
Yep.
So just click on...
Yep, the up arrow.
Okay, so I click on the person...
And then just don't click on anything else.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, go down into them rather than up that top bar. Okay, Weary's pulled the trigger. That was kind of the wrong bridge of what I was talking about, but anyway, that's the start we're going for today. He's going for it. They go through the turn 1 now. Oh, look at Halley's all over the back. Weary goes defensive. I think it's going to be a race. Oh, there's been an accident. They're both off the track straight away. Turn 1.
King Tetris.
Wow.
And Filth has
King
now
Tetris
jumped up into the front, and so's Devil.
Taking the lead. Yep. Devil's up to 3rd place now. Filth into second. Devil, yep, 3rd. Huds, where's he? Into 4th. Lolux, 5th. Whopper 6th. Hag in 7th. Forrest Gump,
King
he's...
Tetris, it's all now it's turn 2. He's got not much damage there as we watch him come up to the cutting right now.
As Filth is all over the back of his teammate there. That's the thing, they're teammates. You don't want to be too hard on your teammate. That's the thing. You've got to work together. You see a bunch of ANZCRL cars in 3rd, 4th and 5th. With Devil heading that train. As it looks like Filth has got the hang of this GDR over the top at the moment. There's now a train.
Lilacs had a bit we would come up over the top. You read Solomon now as they come up over Skyline right now. Coming down
into Skyline.
Through the S's.
Ferrari doesn't seem that nice coming down this part of the track. I saw Marcus CTR, Tetris' teammate in the Ferrari, out there struggling to coming down the hill. See, I think Filth, he's going to have a look down this Conrod straight. The GDR is an absolute monster on that straight.
That's it. I think Filth wants to lead the lap here, so see what he can do.
If I was Tetris, if there's another lap and Filth is right on him, I'd be thinking about letting him go.
That's it. So 714 is in pit lane, probably getting repaired right now, so that's KMP.
Oh, he's been having connection issues. That's why he missed the start of this one. He may drop out, but then if he does drop out, it'll be an even 6 versus 6 as we keep watching the front two of Tetris and Filth. They're right on him as he's thinking about a move into the last corner.
Oh, someone just had a spin on the grass in the background there.
Oh, I did see that. Also, Huds has lost a place to Lolux. As Weary Knight, he's 7th after that first corner incident. He's also, he into 5th now as he passes Huds.
I think that might have been Hag that is in the background there.
In the Lamborghini.
I believe it might have been, no. As
yep, KMP leaves the pits.
That's it.
Yep. Oh, his swap was a little bit wide.
Here comes Phil down the inside.
That's straight for Tommy.
He's going to take the lead here of this race.
Yep. Into turn 2. Hopefully he doesn't run too wide. Keep it off the fence. He's hit the wall. Oh. As here comes Devil X. Here he comes. Into the cutting. He's taken 2nd place in this race. 2 GDR leads, and that's Filthy's in the fence. Jamie Windcup.
That's it. Need to settle it down, boys. Here comes Lolux and Weary Knight trying to crack it. Lolux in the background.
Look at Weary Knight.
Huds and Hags. And
don't do it there, Weary. Oh! Let's change the camera angle. Change the camera angle. Oh, he's going backwards. That's a destroyed car for Filth. That's so unfortunate for him.
Lolux now leads.
Who's in the lead now?
Lolux is in the lead.
Lolux leads.
Devil
in 2nd.
King
Tetris 3rd.
Weary Knight in 4th. Oh, that is.
Oh, Huds!
Into the wall. Into the dipper.
Oh, there's another one.
It's all going off in the background.
I think it's Hag. I think it's Hag's in the fence too. No, it must have been Forrest Gump.
So I'll just do a quick little bit of housekeeping here. So I'm on that up arrow. So if I click on a person on that up arrow, I can watch them, yes.
Under the arrow, under drive and timetables, under all of that.
Yes.
Move your,
okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, cool, beautiful. Alright, just a bit of housekeeping.
As we look at Weary coming
around the
through
outside.
on King Tetris into the chase. Oh, this camera is way too slow to change direction. We thought the Project Cars 2 cameras were bagged.
No, so, that's the cameraman in a trunk.
So, after lap 2, we've seen Shakedown take the bulk of the top 6-7 positions in qualifying. We now have ANZCRL in 1, 2 and 3 at this stage. With King Tetris in 4th. Moto Halley, good recovery to 5th with his rival Weary Knight there. These two go at it in Shakedown GD3 and GD4 series.
Phil's start is so damaged. He's just trying to get down.
It's wrecked.
It is absolutely short. He's trying to limp down Conrod right now, but it almost would be worth for him just to stop the car and turn a bit lane.
And here comes Weary Knight. He thinks about it, but doesn't.
Oh,
he's moved it back in.
Down turn 1. There is bits of sign everywhere. I don't know who's hit it.
Yep, there's Weary Knight. He's all over the back of Devil. As he looked, oh, he puts a move on into the cutting. I think there was talk of it. Looked very planned.
King Tetris and Moto Halley.
Oh, Halley's just hit the fence a little bit.
I think it's too many drivers are pushing too hard right now. They need to settle themselves down.
The pit window doesn't even open for another 10 minutes.
And Filth has returned to pit lane to get his car repaired.
That's lucky. Whether he's driven it back or hit the return to pit box,
he's
either way.
He's going to pit lane.
Either way, it's probably worth it. As you said, you just need to finish the race to get results. You all get points. Every position counts. That was the goal with this series. So Lolux leads from Weary Knight, Devil X, Motor Halley in 4th.
He's all over the back of Devil right now. There's a bit of a queue coming up.
Ooh! I just... Oh, and
Weary's
they've both done it. Weary and Halley. Halley hit the wall up the top of the elbow, but Weary on the exit. As what can the Bentley do with the GDR?
Well, we will have to drop down on straight here right now.
Yes, but that GDR is one of the quickest cars in a straight line, but he does have a good run.
Halley's put his nose down the inside and gets it
Oh, Devil, very smart head on some young shoulders. He pulls it out. Look at these two. Didn't take them long to find the front again after being at the back on turn 1, lap 1. Bit like in, what was it? Oh, it must have been our Bathurst race or something. Someone went to the back and there might have been a Dread made his way back through in the course of the race, but they didn't make it this quick.
That's it. So as we go up Mountain Straight now, Lolux leads Weary Knight with Motor Halley in 3rd, Devil X in 4th, King Tetris.
There's a little battle at the back there. Smooth Tommy's just passed Huds for 7th place.
Huds got a bit of damage on his car.
You can see
and also by
the 2 Ferraris in 9th and 10th.
Logical collision on Forest Gump.
Yep.
Another 2 Ferraris going at it as we go up Mountain Straight.
With Whopper in 11th and FRCA Filth is still in the pits. KMP back out there, but he's also 2 laps down.
That's it. That's a big damage.
It's Weary Knights.
Big damage for Filth.
Found the back of Lolux now.
That's it. Going across the top of the mountain.
Filth has lost the place to KMP now.
Yeah, the guys, these two are starting to pull away now. Devil X, damage was just backed off a bit.
Tetris still holding down 5th there, but Hag has caught him in the Lamborghini, which is not a slouch around this place. Is now the top 3. King Tetris is, I see the yellow flag, but I'm going to keep it on these guys.
King Tetris has lost it at the top of Skyline. He's hit the wall. Oh, he's hit the other wall trying to do a U-turn around.
Oh, don't do it there, Weary. Oh, and he's just put Lolux in the fence.
He's trying to make it 3 wide. He's down the front. So it's Aston versus Bentley.
It's the 2 heavy hitters once again, and they found themselves back in front on lap 4 as they battle hard. They love it.
They gotta be careful
They
here,
might
so
be
they have
having
a
words
touch
after
here.
this.
They could be a crash
That's
here.
exactly right.
Motor Halley's trying to hang around the outside into the chase, which would be the inside, but he makes the move. Bruno thinks about it.
Does he pull it up? I think he's gone too deep.
No,
he's done it. Well done. Lolux just keeps it off the fence.
Bentley's now taking over the lead of this race with Aston Martin right behind him, another Bentley right behind him. Now here we go. Oh, very nice trying to look for the inside.
Weary Knight. He's as aggressive as they come, and I'll tell you what, having raced with Moto Halley, he is just as aggressive. This battle will go all race long. And this is what we wanted to see. Shakedown versus ANZCRL. Oh! Oh my goodness! Halley, he's just come out of turn 1, absolutely sideways, almost cleans the front of Weary Knight up. Weary Knight retakes the lead, but here comes
Lolux.
Here comes the support, the wingman.
Here comes Lolux trying to get the inside. Oh, they've touched it! He's tagged the wall. That's a big exit for
Oh
Lolux.
my god!
He is nailed that wall right now.
Lolux is out.
And Moto Halley's taking the lead. Oh no, Weary Knight, no, still late. Sorry, time to switch around.
He has to wait for everyone, or he's
No,
probably
he's
going to return to pit box. He does.
So,
Oh
Phil
my
must have a
god!
lot of them still in pit lane.
He might.
That is a big crash. He
He's
must have
still
had
in the
that car.
lobby, so he might either have that much repairs, or he's just taking a bit of a break.
That's it. He reached himself up.
As long as you're circulating, you'll get points. So he can have a bit of long of a break he wants. It just needs to be out again, but the 0-0 markers. Oh no, Devil! He's hit the fence coming down into the S's. Gets it going again. There'll be a little bit of damage, won't be too much, but Hag, he's worked his way back forward in the Lamborghini. He's 4th place at the moment for Shakedown.
Smooth
So it's
Tommy.
ANZCRL Shakedown, ANZ Shakedown, the first 4. There's a bit of a queue forming behind Huds in the Porsche.
That's it. Illogical and Forrest Gump are right behind him.
Logical has gotten Forrest Gump since we last checked in with them.
That's it. King Tetris and Whopper's coming after him as well now.
Phil's back out on track now.
That's it. So Filth is 2 laps down now.
Filthy is 2 laps down. He's on the same lap as... Who has?
So Phil's hit the wall again, leaving pit lane, so he's pushing to her. He's very piled into the wall. That's not what you want to be doing, mate.
We're currently watching Huds in 6th place with Illogical Sports just behind.
That's it. So it's Porsche v Ferrari now. Well, they seem to be
The closest battle on track at this stage. 1.2 seconds separating the top two, with another 4.5 back to Devil and 3 back to Hag, with Smooth Tommy actually all over the back of him. I wonder if he'll let him go. As we now put those two on the camera.
Whopper and King Tetris are going at it too as they're coming out into the final corner here.
Is Team Tetris's car okay after that one? I didn't get a look at that.
His car
in
and
the front group.
His car and Whopper's car both looked a bit damaged, so they just keep circulating right now.
They're probably all waiting for that pit window to open, which will be in 4.5 minutes time, which if I had any damage, that's when I'd be coming in.
That's it, come in, fuel tyres and get that damage repaired and run this thing in here. Smooth Tommy's on the back of Hag now. As Illogical's now made the move past Huds, he's jumped up in position now. So
Smart call by the ANZ crew.
Did Illogical start from pit lane?
Who started at the back.
So he's now
not from pit lane, no.
So he's now moved his way up to 6 right now. So all his Huds just about scratched the wall through Reed Solomon. He's now come on to Skyline, these two drivers.
His strategy of starting at the back and keeping it clean has worked for Illogical Sports now. So we're still watching Smooth Tommy and Hag, teammates. I don't think he's gained any much, but I believe, I could be wrong here, we'll check as they go over the Sector 3 timing. It's gone from 1.6 to 1.1 between the top two. So he's reeled in half a second since the last sector going up the hill. Murdo Halley, as we put him on the camera now, coming into the chase. Weary Night, a little bit shaky coming out of the chase as they go under the Liqui-Moly Bridge.
Now to the final.
KMP back in the pits again. He's pulled more time in. It's now only 7/10.
Oh, that car looks a bit banged up for KMP. Lowlock's now leaving pit lane right now. As he's going to exit right in front of the leaders here.
As you see, Weary's flashing the lights, but
he should get the blue flag here. He's backed out of the throttle.
Lowlux does the right thing, although he would have that Halley and him coming together fresh in his mind still. Does the right thing. Oh, a bit deep for Weary Night through there, I reckon. As you can see, Halley's got a good run as they come up into the cutting. Top two. Lewis Hamilton versus Nico Rosberg.
Haley gets a bit of a wiggle there.
Yes.
Just tapped the wall there a bit. Oh, we're so deep. Just come up to the top of the mountain.
Also got Hag, and Tommy's gotten past Hag now.
Yeah, so in the...
Oh! I thought he was hitting the wall then. I thought he was going around. Moto Halley uses a lot of curb, unsettles the car, struggles to pull it up.
That's it, struggling to get into the zipper.
The sound of that V12.
V12 versus V8 twin turbo.
Honestly, I always thought the Aston was kind of a big car, and then you put it up against the Bentley there, and it looks like it's a little baby.
That's it.
So come down for another lap, some complete lap 7. 41 minutes to go in this race, and it's been action-packed so far, hasn't it, Darky?
That's it. Well, Whopper's now got past King Tetris, and he's put a bit of a gap on him now. As Forrest Gump has fallen back a bit now. Huds is coming on special. He's still trucking along. Lowlux moving forward in the race. Going up to 6 now.
Illogical Sports is
yeah, he's on the move. He's
catching the
Hag.
Yeah, he's catching the back of Hag now. He's only 2 seconds behind Hag, as also Smooth Tommy's caught the back of Devil X.
I think Hag has a bit of aero damage on the front, so his car's not at.
It does look like that, doesn't it? The front bonnet's up a little bit.
That's it.
1.4 seconds between Devil and Smooth Tommy now.
That's it.
As Illogical, yes, he's gained another half second since the 2 sector splits. You can see on screen now, there's Devil, there's Tommy. Then it's the Lamborghini of Hag, then Illogical Sports.
Huds in the
Huds in the background there, coming through turn 1. As we wait for Forrest Gump as KMP also comes out of the pits. And it'll be quite some time before Whopper crosses the line. Another 14.6 seconds. So we now head back up towards the front. 1.1 a loss last sector split.
And I think the pit window's now just
bigger
open
than that
by
now.
the sound of it. So we're going to see who's going to make a dash right now to maybe get their car 100% repaired. Can they make it to the end of the tyres? Or are we going to see tyre changes? Ooh.
Yes, there is a mandatory tyre change.
So the question is, who's going to...
King Tetris has dived in, but he may have been too early. We'll see. If that bar on the right goes green when he comes out, he's made it in time. As you can see, Filth dives in as well. Where it says number 1 in the yellow.
I see that. So Filth in for his second time, he'll be getting probably more repairs as he's tagged the wall.
Yep. They honestly expected more cars to pit before this stage, to be honest, but we also have seen quite a number of accidents out there.
Oh, Motor Halley's hit the wall.
Halley's in the fence.
Coming out of the chase, he's got it all loose and cross over. Very nice, going to continue. He's not going to pit right now.
Oh, and Smooth Tommy's gotten Devil in, I think, on down Conrod.
Yes,
Devil's just lifted the throttle. It was 1/10 as they crossed the sector time halfway down Conrod.
I wonder if Devil's...
He's playing a really good race out there, Devil.
That's it. I wonder if Devil's got a little bit of damage. His car's not handling exactly right.
Illogical's found the back of Hag as Hag dives into the pit lane.
It's another mandatory pit.
Terrible camera angle. Let's see if it gets any better.
There it is.
Here he comes into the lane now.
We've got 3 cars in pit lane right now. Phil's having another long stop. So is King Tetris.
I feel like Tetris, well, yeah, he must have found the fence again.
So hopefully we'll
still in there.
See how quick Hag is. All the Shakedown boys and Phil's pit stop is done and he's rolling.
Moto Halley's now 2.5 seconds off the back of Weary Night. He's lost a bit of time that lap, but now Devil X, he's got no pressure from behind. Illogical's 9 seconds back. They're all diving in. Huds, Whopper. Yep, Forrest Gump stays out. Oh no, Devil! He's done! He's hit the fence at the cutting. The car is a wreck. Oh, and he's got Illogical Sports coming up behind him. He's going to wait for him. He's going to wait for him. Good on him. As he finds first and gets it out, but he should have pitted that lap.
Big man. Well, we'll see him pit now.
Oh no.
King Tetris
yeah, he can. He can just get it back to the pits.
Yeah, so King Tetris did get his pit stop done right. It's gone green. We got it done in the right time. So
unlucky as we could see Forrest Gump now. Oh, he's found the fence again.
That's it. Sometimes trying to get back to pit lane, you overdrive the car.
That's it.
That GTR Devils is really banged up. So
that is. It's unfortunate for the young guy, but he'll get back out there.
Well,
he can still look. There's so many cars have been in the pits already and have damage. Luckily, he's going to be one that his damage repair will be.
He's been long.
Yeah.
All these guys in pit lane still they've got big damage. So that sounds like a Lamborghini taking off, and there goes Hags. He's lights up out of pit lane. He's done.
I'm watching Lowlux. I mean, not Lowlux. Devil make his way back. Because unlike the rest of these guys, his big crash accident.
Here comes Hard.
702, King Tetris is in the fence again.
So Hags popped out in front of Weary Night, come down up Mountain Straight, and so is all these cars have just popped out in pit lane right in front of the leaders.
Yep. It does take a little while in the stop. I think if you got no problems, it's a 30-second stop.
As Hags
pit lane at 50 k's an hour.
Weary Night.
Weary Night.
So he lets the leader go through.
So Hag currently leads of everyone who has stopped in the pit window so far. Huds is just behind him there, about 4 seconds back.
And Devil's finally...
2 seconds, sorry.
Devil's finally made it down to the pit lane entrance now, so he'll be pitting now.
That's right.
The really banged up GTRs, he makes his pit stop now.
Oh, Weary sent it into Skyline. Thought he was going to go straight then, that's how quick he was going. So 4 seconds covers your top 2. Then it's another 16 back to Smooth Tommy in 3rd for Shakedown. And look at this, Illogical Sports from the back into 4th in the 151 Ferrari.
Motor Halley's stuck up
he's
behind Hugs
driven-
right now. Oh, I think he just gave him a
86
slight touch.
Forrest Gump. He's in the fence at the cutting. He's,
Oh,
oh no, it's the Swaz Canal out there. He's blocked the track. He's going to have to 5-point turn it. Oh, he gets it around.
That's it. So
These cars.
Motor Halley's finally got past Hugs now to go down, come right now into the chase.
Just missed that one there, but these front two still have to pit, so they're not really a lap down.
Oh, Motor Halley touches the curb coming out of the...
Thought he was going to... Oh, Huds! I think he was about to lose control of the car and he moved it over to not run into the back of Halley, and Halley saw him coming. 6 seconds now the gap.
Devil's still in pit lane, so we'll see what happens with his car once.
It's going to be a lengthy repair.
That's it. So I think how many cars are on the lead lap right now? Hags?
The top 5 is on the lead lap.
I'd say the top 5 now because Hags was the first car.
But that's okay. It'll take about a minute for a pit stop, at least. So
Lolox is pitting now to get his mandatory pit stop done.
Yep. So who's coming through now? Illogical Sports, number 16. Hag, no. 86, no. 702, King Tetris. Oh, Halley, he's just hit the fence coming out of the cutting.
See, maybe
I reckon it's time to get that car fixed and ready to go back out there. I think the damage will be causing more mistakes out there.
That's it. Sometimes pushing too hard can be causing damage. So,
but yeah, so at the moment, Devil, he's in 9th place. And he's moving in the pit lane. Halley! In the fence! Hopefully he doesn't collect hards, and he doesn't.
No, Hunt saw that
How does he straighten that one up?
Well, he used the fence to straighten the car up. Forrest Gump's in pit lane right now too.
Forrest Gump had a crash, but 702. See, Devil's made it. Although he's pitted twice. Tetris has.
So I'm expecting to see Moto Halley pick this lap now with the damage he's got. It'll be pointless continuing on now.
I'm also expecting him to pit. Like, got to get that car fixed. I know Weary Knight though, he likes to stay out long. He likes to go long and have the fresh tyres at the end to push hard with. But he's also pulled a big enough gap. Oh, is he going to hit the fence?
Yes.
He straightens it, gets it done.
So Moto Halley definitely has to pit now.
He just swipes the front of Huds' car there as he pulls in. KMP looking for a move on Huds, but I'd just let him go if I was him.
He's 4 laps down.
Not racing for position.
And he's let him go through, so he saves him make moving forward. So Forrest
Gump. Look at someone we haven't looked at for a little while. Whopper, he's on screen. He 8th place at the moment. Smooth Tommy's behind him, but he's still has yet to pit Smooth Tommy. He moves into 2nd place. Oh, Whopper's a little bit wide.
Very wide. That's a bit of lawnmower going on there. So Moto Halley's in pit lane right now. Smooth Tommy gets a pit, and so is the Illogical and our leader Weary Knight in the Aston Martin. Hag is.
Who's I was about to talk about? Where's Hag?
He is.
Hag's pulled up quite a bit of time on Hards 21 since Moto had that accident as he was in between the 2 cars.
That's it. He's
so yeah, you can see the gap's now 9 seconds. It was down to 2 a few laps ago as Whopper lets Smooth Tommy go. But yeah, Whopper, I think he didn't have a lot of time in the car to practice as Tommy just gives the ball a bit of a kiss through the Sulman Park. But yeah, didn't have enough time for practice this week. I wasn't sure if he's going to make it. And when he finally did come around, he found that 9 GB update and was unsure it was going to be completed in time, but he got it done and he's out on track now.
Whopper just struggles to get to the there.
As you can see, the
lack of practice.
The time practicing,
That's really.
That's all right. King Tetris back in the pits again.
More damage again, I'd say. So Moto Halley's still in pit lane.
Oh, Forrest Gump, he's had another problem. This is going to be for position for Whopper if he gets around him. And they've both completed their pit stops. 30 minutes in the race. We've still got half the race to go, Darky. So much has happened out here.
We've had half the race go through already. I'm surprised.
Moto Halley, he's just left the pits.
Yes, he has. Where is?
And Weary Knight's just coming out of turn 1.
That's it. So he's just got out. He's still in the same lap as him right
Yep. Hag, he's the first one a lap down in 5th place. But obviously Weary still has to stop. 3 cars still have to stop. But will there be more stops? Guys might be settling down now as we're watching a position for 7th place. Whopper versus Forrest Gump. Like Forrest Gump, he looks a bit more at home in this Ferrari than he does in these Aston Martin he normally races on Tuesday nights in the GT3 League.
Still a long way to go.
Whopper's trying to use the drive to go up now stretch, try and get past Forrest
We've
Gump.
just lost the driver. 702, King Tetris, he's pulled out of this race. Whether he rejoins or not, you can rejoin mid-race in this game, is yet to be seen. So now we have
Whopper's all over the back
6
of
cars versus 6.
Whopper's
Yes, he gives them all a kiss.
Trying to push too hard here, losing your braking marker. Oh, Forrest Gump, he's gone deep into the cutting. He at least keeps the car straight line, but he gives Whopper another chance.
It's where he got himself undone 2 laps ago, Forrest Gump.
He had to do a 3-point turn. These 2 battle across the top of the mountain now.
Sorry, just having a bit of my dinner. So come down the hill now. Down through the S's into... Oh,
Forrest Gump.
Gumpy's had a bit of a lose in the mid-corner.
That's it, it's going to be
saved it.
So Ferrari versus
Here they come now.
into the elbow. There's Smooth Tommy coming down straight now. Whoa, Whopper touched the wall down the elbow. Still, top 3 have not pitted yet. I'm surprised. I would have thought at least Logical would have pitted by now.
About 40 seconds, 42 seconds separate the top 3 at the moment. As you can see, Weary Knight's in turn 1. Illogical Sport, he's coming down the start of Conrod, just up the road from these guys. So down the road, further back.
Around the road, up the road, sideways.
Somewhere.
Somewhere on the road.
Somewhere on this 6.2 kilometre circuit.
That's it.
Whopper's looking for a way through. He's been very patient. That's what you need in this game. These cars need a bit. You need to drive them a bit smoothly to get the speed out of them. Smooth Tommy. Yes, I just saw him on the right of screen. Then good call, good pick up, Darky.
So let's see what happens with his pitch up and see how far he got
Hud's
there.
still on the back of KMP, but that's not for position. Love hearing the sound of that flat 6 Porsche.
Yeah, flat 6 Porsche versus the flat crank V8 with the Mercedes-Benz.
Yep, that's a mean sounding car versus a really nice high pitched noise of a race car.
Let's see.
They're bloody loud, those Oh, and there's someone in the fence. It's KMP. He's just up here at the cutting. Hopefully the boys see him.
Oh, that is.
Oh! Whopper!
He's trying to turn himself
Saw
around now.
him too late. Yeah. And here comes Illogical Sports. Oh no!
Oh. KMP's returned to pit lane. See you then.
He's found a bit of offence there. That'll annoy Illogical a little bit. He's in 2nd place right now. Kept it clean. I think he's might have had a few rubs, but that one might have been a bit bigger than normal.
If I was Illogical,
and,
I would be pitting right now. I would be absolutely pitting this lap right now. Smooth Tommy's still
Absolutely.
in pit lane. You're on top of the mountain. So
I tell you what,
gain the
Halley
position.
hasn't gone faster after that stop. Weary Knight within seconds of him now as they head into the final corner.
Weary's diving to
Weary's coming in.
Smooth
We've lost
Tommy-
another car. It's KMP. He's dropped out.
Smooth Tommy's getting leading pit lane right now. So will we see Illogical in this
They've
lap
all
now?
got damage
Illogical's
out
had
there.
a bad incident at Forest Elbow. He's had a slow run. We'll see if he comes to the pit lane right now, or if he's going to go that one extra lap.
C-Moto Halley. Well, look at that. Smooth Tommy. He's come out of the pits just behind his teammate. For only a handful of seconds, you can see them in the same shot here. That's for 2nd place in this race.
So Illogical's on the
But
other
you'd also have to say
side of the track.
Weary would probably have the least amount of damage out there, but that's even if he decides to fix it.
That's it. So he's in pit lane.
Oh, Halley! Did you see that? Hits the wall on the outside of the on the way into the cutting. Looks like he's about to spin into the inside of the fence, but the nose just misses the inside wall and he continues on like it was
Illogical's in pit.
purpose drift.
Illogical's in pit lane right now. So 1st and 2nd pit
Yeah.
lane.
That's all the stops finished. I believe I saw a yellow flag out just a moment ago for the number 33 car. That's Devil X.
So let's see.
But his car looks pretty clean at the moment.
Motor Halley's coming up to the dipper right now. And Weary Knight's rolling. So he's literally got half a lap of lead right now.
That's it. Whether he decided
popped out behind
to fix the car or not.
So Logical's in pit lane. Where will Motor Halley's going to come down Conrod right now? That looks a bit weird.
What did?
He's going down Conrod and then just sort of darting to the left. Obviously he's trying to change something.
Yeah, he's probably playing with something. It's a bit bumpy on that straight too.
So see Logical still in pit lane. Motor Halley coming into the chase now. Smooth Tommy not too far behind him. Is it Logical going to get out of pit lane before they get around?
I don't think he will. There was 16 seconds back on Tommy, and I think they would have had around the same amount of damage on the cars. So
here comes Motor Halley to retake second place now.
In this race, Tommy, he's going to come through and take third.
Pit stop is done, and he's rolling.
He's going to come out in front of Hag.
No.
That's a net gain.
Yes, he will come out in front of Hag.
That's Illogical Sports, and he's going to come out right behind Smooth Tommy.
Oh no, the timers haven't adjusted.
And he's on fresh tyres.
That's it.
The 16 cars found the fence there. I think it's the dipper. Yes, oh, he's doing a Muppet Gonzo. He's got to get that car fixed to turn around. He does. Luckily this time there wasn't cars coming through. That's lucky for all the drivers. It was a tricky spot to get a car fixed up out of there. He has done.
Yeah, so
GDR, that car led the race on the first lap, and then just unfortunately found the fence at the cutting, and that was it. 3 laps, 4 laps down.
So Illogical Sport has started from the back of the grid and is now, after his pit stop, in 4th. That is a tremendous effort in this race here.
That is, and we'll see when when Weary finally goes past the sectors, the gaps between all the cars.
Well, Weary Knight's coming up Mountain Straight right now.
Well, actually, I think Weary Knight's more than a sector ahead of Halley. We're not going to see a gap between 1 and 2 if he keeps putting a sector between them.
Motor Halley.
He's about to enter Sector 3, but in a few seconds, Weary will be in Sector 2 again. That's how these lap times work. So you can see Motor Halley's 1 lap down now because he hasn't crossed the start-finish line.
Yeah, he is, yeah. So Weary Knight's just got into Sector 2 right now, while Motor Halley hasn't even reached the... Oh, he's had a big... chasing out. He's still...
Smooth Tommy, he's only 3 seconds behind.
That's it, Motor Halley's having a big wiggle coming out of the chase there.
So your order. Weary Knight leads as he's up the top of the mountain at the moment. Second place.
Oh,
he's at McPhillamy. Weary's at McPhillamy.
He's pulling over. He's let Smooth Tommy go past.
He's about to walk away. Smooth Tommy's gone past. He might be having some wheel issues.
Here comes Illogical Sports.
He was having issues before the race. That's Illogical into third now. Here comes Hag. He's gone. He's left the session. 10 cars remain now.
21 minutes remaining now.
21 minutes to go. So we'll go through your order again. Weary Knight leads.
Smooth Tommy.
He's coming down Conrod.
Smooth Tommy coming up towards the cutting in second place. Illogical Sports not too far behind him actually. He's just sort of in the same area. A couple of seconds difference between them in third. Hag in fourth. He's also
about the same gap back.
Yeah, Huds in the Porsche in fifth. Forrest Gump coming up Mountain Straight in sixth. Whopper not too far behind him in the McLaren. Devil and the GTR head down.
They were a bit closer earlier, a few laps ago, yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, that's Gump and Whopper, 6th and 7th.
And Lolux Emmanuel's at the front too. He's had a few incidents. He's now down the back of the pack. He's down in 9th. And Filth, he's had a big repair job. It was 3 or 4 laps down now, I believe. 3 laps.
3 laps down on Lolux. Those gaps times are between the car in front of you. Oh, 2, here we go. Yeah, it's just updated. 2 laps on Lolux, as Lolux is 2 laps down on Devil, who is 1 lap down on Whopper. Because when you hit the return to pit box button, it puts you down. It puts you down a lap, as well as makes you sit there for ages while they repair the car. So with all the cars spread out, the action finally settling down now. So we've got, how many cars? We've got Weary Knight, Illogical Sports, Huds. That's 3. Whopper, Devil, Lolux. That's 6 cars left for ANZCRL. And 4 left for Shakedown. Those 4 are doing pretty good out there in 2nd, 4th and 6th at the moment, with FRCA Filth having a quick car early on, but unfortunately finding the fence. Did lead the raid at some stage too, as the pit window was closed, but that's okay. They've all made their mandatory stops inside that pit window. Watching Lolux 53 on the track right now. He makes his way under the BP Ultimate sign there. Good view from that corner actually of the town of Bathurst, and Kelso sweeps through the left-hander, coming up over the rise into McPhillamy. Gets close to the wall without touching it, and the same with that curb. You want to get close to it, you don't really want to touch it. Down the hill, use 2 wheels on the curb. Into first gear as they come through the dipper now, Lolux. Down towards Slade corner, I'm going to call that one. Oh, he's a bit sideways going in, but he's pulled it up. Keeps it off the fence. He heads down Conrod Straight. I don't know how many laps he's done, but Weary Knight has completed 18 laps out there. We're expecting about 29-ish or so lapped in this race.
That's it, he's completed 18 laps with 18 minutes remaining.
Oh, Lolux just a bit too deep at the chase. Runs a little bit wide. So we'll go have a look at our second place man now. Smooth Tommy SG. He's only just behind Lolux by between the last 2 corners there. He's run a good race. These 2 in 2nd and 3rd both started 12th and 13th. Done a fantastic job out there.
That's it.
Smooth Tommy, he's putting a bit of a gap on the Logical, whereas that gap between Illogical and Hags kind of stayed about where it is. The race has settled down now. Kicking back, the guys will just be looking to get that car home, keep it off the walls for the last 17 minutes of this action-packed race we've had. There's been all sorts of drama, controversies out there. Will lap 1 be looked at? I don't know. Where we saw the 2 front rows. Oh! Smooth Tommy's found the fence at the cutting. He doesn't want to do that right now. The crucial time. He's picking up points.
That's it. Logical's not too far away. Keep doing simple. That Logical will make it up into 2nd.
He will. I'm just keeping an eye on that gap between Whopper and Forrest Gump. It's come down to 3.5 seconds now. But I'll switch to that battle when it gets a little bit closer. But yeah, Smooth Tommy. Wonder, he shouldn't have too much damage off that, but he will have something on the right side of that car, which will make it a bit tricky. We'll make one of the corners at least. One of the corners on that right side a little bit how you going, whether it be on brakes, in steering input. As you can see, his car's pushed him over to the left side of the track going into Forest Elbow.
Doesn't seem to have hurt his car too much. Logical hasn't really gained up much time yet. We'll see what happens in the next sector.
These cars can take a bit of a hit, but there's a fine, like, you know,
fine line
it'll
between
be okay, then wrecked, you know, like it doesn't take much. And just has to hit the wrong spot, you know. Sometimes you can be like, how the heck did you not get that much damage on there? And then other times you think, I just gave it a
only closed at 1/10
kiss
of a second, so
in the last 2 sectors.
Yep.
Because if you look at the practice times, Smooth Tommy was up there in the top 5. Illogical Sports around I think just outside the top 10 in the Ferrari when on Wednesday night. So yeah, I don't expect Illogical to, see it's still hovering around 11. They're lapping about the same times right now. If anything,
Whopper's
Hag,
actually closing on Forrest Gump right now. He's come down to
he has.
So I think he's made a mistake somewhere, because that was a few seconds gap. Here we go. Friday McLaren.
Thanks for that spot there, Darky. I was looking at the top.
So I think this is the closest battle on track right now, but for 6th place right now.
This is the next closest cars are Hag and Illogical Sports.
Yeah, still got a
But
lot.
that's about 8 seconds. Yes, that's if that even closes. That gap stayed the same since the pit stops.
I think that damage to smooth Tommy hasn't hurt the gap because he actually pulled a bit of a gap back on Illogical as they both run wide at turn 1 here, Whopper and Forest.
They need to be careful cutting the track a little bit. You get enough track limits, and the stewards race control will bring you in for a drive-through penalty. That's right. There's not too many corners you could cut at this track, but even I'm pretty sure once you start adding them all up, they'll get sick of you even just running wide. I'm not too sure.
That's it. Whoa, Whopper's still a bit long into the cutting.
Oh, he might have just given that left side a bit of a scrape. As you can hear the V12 in the background of Weary Night. What a car. What a machine. And it's such a shame we don't see that engine out there anymore. Forrest Gump, he's doing a mega job now.
That's it. Whopper's
Whopper.
collected himself and he's going to have to try and work his way back onto him again. As you can hear the Aston from Weary Night in the background.
He is.
He's not that far behind. You might be able to see him when they reach Conrod.
You can still hear it, I love it.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, he's not that far right now yet. There he is.
It's got to be my favourite car out there at the moment.
So Weary Night's just exit out of the chases on Conrod right now.
So just keep watching this battle between Forrest Gump. There's a yellow flag. Who is it? It's up on top of the mountain. It's the number 16 FRCA Filth.
Oh.
Can't see him. He must be just behind the camera view. Got it going again.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, the front end's caved in a little bit. And the right side. Oh, ouch.
So he's hit that hard.
That's hard. Unlucky for Filth, but luckily he's staying out there for his team and picking up those points that they need. Unless those other guys come back before the end of this race, it's looking like ANZCRL will accumulate enough points to win this competition. As you can see, Weary Night in the background now as we're looking at the battle of Whopper and Forrest Gump again. Whopper's closed that gap back down.
So you could have won what would have happened if Whopper had more chance to actually practice the car. But he's doing a nicely good effort. Oh, we have another incident. Car 16 again, Filth. He's stopped
Yeah,
at the top of the
that's going to be a tough car.
He's stopped at the top of the mountain. He's probably returned to pit lane
No,
right
he's
now.
come. It's after the elbow. Yep.
Oh no, he's going again. I think he's just letting everyone else go past. Logical Sports go past now. He's not having quite the race he would have liked. Oh, Whopper just tags the ball a little bit up on top of the Reed Solomon. But he's closing on Gump on Forest. Oh, Whopper's just pile drive the wall, the dipper. He is absolutely cacked it.
Oh no! Oh, I was watching Forrest Gump and I just heard the noise, but hopefully, yeah, Weary Night makes it past.
Yeah, Weary Night just made it through as Whopper just decided to send that McLaren to the moon. Unfortunately, the moon did not want him and he's rejecting back down the Bathurst.
That's so unfortunate for Whopper.
And
that left side is
McLaren
the whole thing.
Damage. That is a mighty crash. So we'll see Whopper pit now, unless he wants to try and truck around for 11 minutes.
How is it still going out there?
Well, it gives Forrest Gump a bit of a breather. Oh, someone's in the dirt down there. Who's that in the dirt?
That's Filth.
Oh,
That's Filth.
He's still trucking around trying to get to the lane. As he goes Weary Night. Filth is still trying to get to pit lane with a severely battered GTR. Let's see if Whopper pits or is he just going to continue on? And no.
You'll have to pit with that one. They're both in. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. He's in 7th. Filth is a number of laps down. He's just called it a day. Either Devil will pick up the 7th place, but it's okay. They're on the same team.
So this will be a long stop for these two guys.
tell you what's a clean car out there right now. Probably,
Is there a clean car?
arguably one of the cleanest. There is. If you go to the 5th place man, Hud's 21. That car doesn't look like it has a mark on it.
Well, it did, but it got repaired, so...
True. I don't remember seeing him in the fence.
Yeah, he had some damage in the front of it at the early start of the race.
Oh, okay.
But he's trucking around, he's doing well. He's just doing the lap times, that's all he needs to do.
That gap's come down between him and Hag as it's increased between Hag and the Logical Sports. I wonder in the last 10 minutes if anything can come of that.
And Logical's losing a bit of time for Smooth Tommy. I think he's just running the race out now. He's out to 13 seconds now.
Yes, it is.
So they're just
It was
blowing
11 a couple of laps ago. Yep.
Hag's got a very interesting colour scheme for his wheels on this Lamborghini. Bright yellow. A bit surprising. Or gold. Hud's 8.6 seconds behind Hag in the Porsche. He's doing well. Considering he doesn't drive the Porsche normally. He normally drives the Lexus.
Yep.
Oh, that is... Weary Knight has just passed Forrest Gump too, so he's put him down a lap now.
So, only the top 5 cars on the lead lap now.
Oh, wow. I'm just checking out one McLaren in pit lane of Whopper, and that is severely damaged. 720, yes, it is damaged.
Oh, that's a nice, really close-up shot of that car, and yep.
That is,
The
yeah.
mechanics will be working
look
on
at
that one. Oh, look at that.
He's done a full bodywork changeover, and he's out. So Whoppers, he's only dropped down to 8th now.
Phil's looking at him like, why can't my car be like that?
Yeah, Phil's car's still quite down. He's off a load of lockdowns. Logical's actually...
Get out of Logical Sports now. Yep, on screen.
He actually gained a second again on Smooth Tommy, but I think he's just losing a bit now. I think he's pulling gap at Hag. How's it still only 8
That car
seconds?
looked like it was... That car looked like it was going to hit the wall there in Logical Sports as he come through McPhillamy Park.
Hudson's still only 8 seconds behind Hag, so he's doing well.
That's right. He's slowly bringing that gap down, and that will be playing on Hag's mind a little bit. He'll be looking at his relative going, oh no, that gap is slowly coming down, and it will be in the back of his mind.
That's it, so...
And Devil X has moved up to 7th with Whopper in the pits.
That's it. We're down to 7.5 minutes. Yeah, Devil's car's a little bit banged up right now. Oh, Phil's back out in pit lane, so it wasn't too bad.
Phil is back out
That's it. He just needs
onto the track.
He just needs to settle down a bit and just do the lap down. 7 minutes remain. I don't think he'll be in pit lane anymore.
He was pretty fast in practice the other night.
That's it.
Was
But fast
filthy. I
crashing.
think he was in the top 5.
Fast and
Oh no,
crashing
no,
is not
sorry.
the way.
Sorry, it wasn't practice. Because he was 10th in the practice. Practice and qualifying earlier tonight, he was right up there. Yeah, so Weary Knight leads. I cannot tell you the gap because he's just that far ahead.
Well,
He's coming into the chase, but Tommy's just coming out of turn 2 now.
the is almost 3/4 of a lap.
Yes, he's...
Smooth Tommy's into the cut. He's going
Weary
to cut in right
Knight
now.
is
And Weary
closer
Knight-
to catching the back of Smooth Tommy than Smooth Tommy is catching the back of Weary Knight.
That's it.
That's the best way to put it.
Yes, it is.
5 cars on the lead lap.
6.5 minutes remaining.
The top 3, ANZCRL, Shakedown, Smooth Tommy doing a good job out there from the back to 2nd. In 3rd place, ANZCRL again. The Logical Sports also starting from 2nd last, so those 2 have moved up the field. Running a good strategy out there. Hag, 7.5. He's been up and down this field, but he's found 4th.
That's it.
And he's got 9 seconds back from Huts.
That's it for
So it's not
Shakedown.
over for him. He has to keep pushing. Yep.
And the Huts for ANZ Combined Racing League here in 5th in the Porsche. He's doing well. And then,
Good looking car out there, that
and then
Porsche.
Forrest Gump in 6th for Shakedown.
He's found the wall a couple of times, and he's lucky he's found it when he really binned it the first time, counted as part of inside the pit window. So he got that car repaired and he's been out there. Yeah, he might have found it another once or twice, but it wasn't heavy damage.
That's
He's
it.
kept it going. As you can see, it's a bit battle scarred out
But
there.
that's it. But he's done the main thing. He's kept out running the car. If you give him a bad race,
That's
sometimes
someone's crashed just up here, and it's Whopper again.
That's Whopper. He's brained it again. Let's have a look.
So now
Let's have a look at the McLaren.
the other way around.
Yes, it is now. Forrest Gump's chasing Whopper, but
Oh.
that's a lap down now. In the two of them.
Yep.
I,
But yeah, Forrest
don't
Gump,
think-
he doesn't
I
have
don't
to
think
worry
Whopper's-
about Devil. He's 2 laps down.
I don't think Whopper's actually crashed anything. I just think he's just had
I-
a spin by the look of it.
Yeah,
His
I don't
car
think so
was
either.
Pretty clean actually. So
From the right side, yeah. Might have just been some gravel kicked up onto that car. He might have just kept it off the fence.
that's it.
But yeah, Devil X, as he heads up out of turn 2, he's just had Smooth Tommy come past him. He'll be happy with this Devil. He could have gone better, but he showed. As you can see, that car's a little bit beaten up. He's shown he had the pace out there,
That's
and
it. Just a bit
he
of
could have run with the top guys.
That's it. A bit of
but-
consistency, unfortunately, has cost him a bit. But these are things you learn the more you race. Sometimes you have to do races.
and he's-
You have to do the races that you don't like and you're not doing well in. That you have to just keep running the car around. You learn more things that you know.
That's it, and for a young driver like Devil, I don't even think he has his L plates out there. He races go-karts, and this all counts towards, the driver, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Experience.
Experience progression as he moves up, gets a bit older, gets a wiser head on his shoulders, or as he just pulls it up coming down the hill. He's be one to watch for in the future, You only get better, and when you get better from a young age, I feel like also learning the craft of sim racing comes a lot easier to the younger drivers. It's just something I've found.
That's it.
But yeah, so he's a very fast guy, but just the consistency is what he needs to work on, and he'll be right up there, as he's won a few races in the ANZCRL league. Further back, I think it's Illogical and Lolux are together on the track.
Illogical's just past Lolux because it's a lap down on him. So Illogical holding down third, Lolux holding down ninth, a couple of laps down.
Yep,
Had a few
that's
instances.
Weary Knight. Where is he now on the track?
He's come down Conrad right now.
There may be one more lap to go. There may be 2.
there
Depends on
will
how quick he is. I think there'll be another 2 to go. Across the line just before 2 minutes and, I don't know, 5.
We'll see how he goes. He's entering the chase now. Yeah, it might be
Yep,
two.
I'm still watching Lolux as he comes up the hill. FRCA Filth, actually, I'm going to watch for a minute. Talk about him just before I go to Weary Night. Yeah. Ooh, oh no, I've just caught him at the wrong time. The commentator's curse as he spins out up the top, hits the fence, but it wasn't that hard, and it points him in the right direction, and he continues on.
It depends on what Weary wants to do. He can back it off and make this the final lap, or he can go for an extra lap. He has that much of a lead. He can do
Whenever you
whatever
ever-
he wants. He can literally
When have
come
we
down
ever
Conrad.
put... he could, but when have we ever put Weary Night and back off in the same sentence?
When he's crashed.
I've put the camera on. He is not slowing down. He is going for it.
So we'll probably see at least an extra 2 laps here now.
Yep. And the V12. What a machine. That gap, Hud's...
Spun, that's Devil.
Where's he spun?
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
Skyline.
And
Oh, he's
Skyline.
spun it hardcore at Skyline. He's
the
plowed
Philemy
that.
Park.
Yeah, he's plowed that wall.
Who did he just miss then? 22, Hag.
Yeah, 22 going through.
Hag's gone past as I hear the Porsche of Hud's coming down the hill now.
That's it.
He'll be happy, the Huds. He likes the car. When we first started on ACC, he really tried hard to tame that thing, but it is one of the hardest cars to drive in this game, being rear engine. Apparently teaches a lot of bad habits to new drivers, so we recommended he drive something else. He loves that Lexus now. He's gone really well in the Shakedown League on Tuesday nights. He's like a lot of the guys from ANZCRL, trying out new cars for this race, just to do something different. Huds has gone with the Porsche, Weary the Aston, and Logical Sports picked the Ferrari for this one.
So here comes Weary down to the chase right now. 40 seconds remaining. Are we going to see him
He'll
back
get another
off?
lap in.
Are we going to see him back off, or is he going to go, no, I'm going for it. Everyone else can suffer and do one more lap. There's Devil.
I think he's going to try and
There's-
put Huds down another lap, as his Huds just crosses the start-finish line now.
There's Devil. Devil's going to have one more lap now, as Weary Knight will pass him. As Devil gets out of the way, as he's playing his GTR. As we now take the final lap right now, with Weary Knight in the Aston Martin. Well, I was going to say 6.2 kilometres to go. I'm pretty sure he's racked up that 0.2 now, so he's at 6 Ks to go now as he comes up down straight.
He has. It's been an incredible drive from Weary Knight, and that could also be said for Moto Halley in the first half of this race. The two of them came together into turn 1, lap 1, which was honestly sooner than I was expecting a crash. Oh, and Weary Knight pushed it too deep into Griffin's Bend, going up the hill. Yeah, they came together. Both of them worked their way through the field to find themselves fighting for the lead once again. And what a battle that was. It was hard racing. We love to see as the fans and the commentators in the box. What a fantastic drive from Weary Knight out there. Come home, he got the upper hand on Moto.
I'm just looking at the gap
more
between
mistakes.
Illogical Sport and Hag, and Hag's closing.
Hag is closing on him.
Illogical Sport's only just 7 seconds up the road. Like, you can probably actually see him. But does he have enough
Where are
time?
they on the track?
Conrod.
Oh, Conrod straight. Yes, there is another. They'll have another lap to go.
He's close 2 seconds.
Oh, has Logical running out of fuel here? Could he be doing a champion, which is an ANZCRL thing, but they don't have the car, put enough fuel in the car, and they run out on the last lap. I wonder if he's fuel saving.
Well, he's got to do one more lap now.
Doesn't enter the pits. Yeah, he's going for it.
He's come down Conrad into the chase now.
Into the chase to win the inaugural Shakedown versus ANZCRL.
I think it's our last
Yep, not there, but he's on his way. 1 corner to go. Will he flash the lights? Give us a flash. That's a good camera angle to do it.
Flash or crash, come on, flash or crash. That's
flash or crash.
Look at him, look at that.
And he's on the weave across the line. The
He's got that much time to back it off.
The leader has finished. Weary Knight wins the inaugural Shakedown versus ANZCRL.
A smooth
win.
Tommy's coming up across through Reed Solomon right now. Logical Sports.
Yep. Who's the next car? Devil crosses the line. Good job for him. Down in 8th. Next is Forrest Gump. Couple of laps down. First car down on the lead lap. A lap down. Forrest Gump in 6th. Whopper. They've all done a tremendous job out there. Bathurst is the hardest track on this game. 8th place for him. So we see car number 16 just coming out. That's Filth. We'll get there in a sec. We'll just look at Hag as they go across the top. The gap's back, still 6 seconds. Weary, Logical coming out of the...
He's got low locks in front of him, in front of Hag, so he's got a car reading space.
He does, but I'm going to go move to Smooth Tommy, who's also had an equally incredible drive out there.
He
coming from 13th, literally getting into the race. And less than a minute to go on qualifying without a lap done. Marcus CTR was meant to drive, he was going to be in the commentary box, but Marcus having problems. He stepped in at the last moment and he's drove an absolute incredible race to come from 13th to 2nd. Put your hands together, everybody. Smooth Tommy SG in 2nd place. Well-deserved finish from him. As we now see Illogical Sports coming into the chase. He's got Hag. He's looking to try and find his way around Low Lux.
But he can't quite do it now. Illogical Sports got 1 corner to go to come home in 30th.
1 corner to go for Illogical in the Ferrari. He'll be happy with that.
Good, bounces over the curb.
Uses a lot of curb. That's 3rd place for him. Well done.
Here comes Hag.
Hag and Low Lux, the next 2 cars. Hag, 4th place. Well deserved for him. And the final car,
5th.
Porsche Odds. Well done. Well done.
That is it. 28 laps done here at Bathurst. Aston Martin wins over Bentley with Ferrari in 3rd, Lamborghini in 4th, Porsche in 5th. Then we have the first to double up Ferrari in 6th, then GTR in 7th, McLaren in 8th, another Bentley in 9th, another GTR, another Bentley, another Ferrari, Mercedes down in 10th, and then we lost the other 2 guys. So good, different mix of brands. That was a good race.
That was a fantastic race, Darky. Who was your driver of the day out there?
I'd have to give it to Illogical.
That's true. That's true. Logical Sports. He's done a great job. Let me see if
But
I can get
I will
our
give, I will give
second.
Filth the award for the man who continued plugging away.
Yep, that's fantastic to see. That's what we want to see out there. You know, coming out, finishing the race, get the points for you guys. You know, that's what they'll be looking for out there. Yeah, that's it. It's all. That's what this event was all about. Just getting to the finish. I'm going to see if I can get Weary Knight and Smooth Tommy into the party for a quick little interview. Yeah, I also like to take this opportunity to thank the Shakedown guys for letting us run this event. Without them, we couldn't have done it because it's their server. We come up with this idea brought together about 6 weeks ago. We're all for it. Let's do it. And yeah, they've brought this event in. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much, Shakedown. Looks like the boys have all enjoyed it. They were really excited for this one, to be honest. And looks like we have in the box Weary Knight 8968 taking the win. Weary, how was that one out there, mate? How did you enjoy that?
Oh, mate, it was an excellent race. Yeah.
Just make sure you've got your audio ticked, boys.
Yeah, that's on.
But yeah, Weary, how did you go? Loving that one out there.
Yeah, it was an excellent race. The Aston Martin ANZCRL number 72 was hooked up really well around Mount Panorama. Yeah, we got a bit of a scuffle at the start, but we managed to pull away and come in with the W.
Fantastic, mate. That was an incredible battle with you and Moto Halley. It's what we were all expecting. The fans and the guys in the box. We were just hoping you would go out at hammer and tongs, and that's what you two certainly put on a show for us. Did you ever feel like did you get much damage in that one?
No, actually, my car was I touched the ball and froze elbow at the start of the race. I would have been within the first 10 minutes, but you know these Aston Martins are built tough. She just kept hammering on.
Yeah, mate. It looked like you had a really quick pit stop compared to most of the field. And Smooth Tommy, mate, fantastic drive from the back of the field. You were in the box with me only an hour ago. How did that one go, mate? What was it like for you? You were passing a lot of cars out there.
Yeah, mate. It took me a bit to settle, just to settle into the groove. As you know, a minute before the race, or about a minute before qualifying ended, I had to jump out of the box with you and in the car. So, but no, went pretty well. Managed to stay out of trouble and get past a few guys in the meantime and get up on the podium. So happy with that. Yeah.
That's fantastic, mate. And what was your highlight of the race out there? Any memorable moments that we might have missed on the camera?
Keeping it off the wall for the first half, that was probably memorable. Actually, no, I missed my pit box. I was cruising down pit lane and drove straight past my pit box, so I had to reverse halfway back. So.
Oh no!
So you missed that one.
They don't really like you reversing too far in this game in the pit lane. You get a big penalty. But normally, car length or two is okay. So
yeah,
luckily it wasn't too far.
Wasn't too far, but I reversed it up and stopped and had to reverse it a bit more, and yeah, lost a bit of time. But yeah, good on you, Jack. That was a good win, mate. So smashed us.
Yeah. Thank you. It's good that there's an ANZCRL. Well, obviously it's great when ANZCRL wins it, but it's even better when a Shakedown comes in second. So you don't want to see. You don't want to see a lockout.
That's what we wanted to see.
Shakedown guys up there too.
It was a nice ANZ Shakedown, first, second, right through to sixth, splitting those positions up. So that was really good to see. But yeah, now once again, Tommy, I'd like to. On the stream, thank you again for letting us run this event between our two leagues. It was fantastic. I'm sure my boys loved it. In practice the other night, finally getting a good run on this game without the annoying public lobby stuff going on. And yeah, as I'm going to talk to them after this, I'm sure they'll still be in wraps about this event. So yeah, thanks again, mate. Yeah, awesome stuff.
No worries, and hopefully we can do this again and create a bit more of a constant thing,
That's it.
Yeah, I hope so too, and I hope we had a few guys watching. They were a bit unsure, and hopefully they'll jump at the opportunity next time and we can have a full 10 versus 10. Also, I've been told maybe to ask you about your boys coming on the project cars too and challenging us there as well.
Why
But
not?
we'll see how we go with that one.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. We have a fight in your backyard. You have a fight in our backyard. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Good stuff,
I
guys.
suggest we run BTCC.
Oh, not that. Not that.
Of course
no.
you do, Darky.
Everyone will be in Renaults again. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for us here on ZZ Combined Racing League Twitch channel. We've got the British Touring Car finale this weekend in the Open Division and the Pro Division, where Darky here, he'll be taking on Dado and Weary Knight in the Pro lobby, and Metal Drive and Highlander in that Open lobby, which Filth also races in. Also, Tuesday night, GT4 action in the Shakedown League. Don't want to miss it. They're at Hungaroring, which was a crazy event on Tuesday in the GT3s. If you can tune in for that Twitch, I think there's going to be a stream going. Yeah. Well, that's it from me, Commander Series 53. Oh, yeah, sorry, Tommy.
I was going to say, well, HUD's 21 will probably be streaming next Tuesday, so definitely tune in.
Yeah, that's good. He's commentating. Has been very popular with the guys over there, isn't it?
It's been awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it from me. I'm Commander Series 53 in the box of Dark Racing 40 for this race, and yes, Tommy and Weary coming in at the end there. That's all from me, guys. Anything else?
Oh, all good.
That's all, man. Thanks again
No
for
worries.
helping out, putting on a good event. That's about it.
That's all right. Yeah, no worries. I'm happy to stream. Was wanting to race, but just yeah, couldn't sort it out. That's all right. I'm also very happy to stream and got the box seat to watch that one from. So yeah, that's all from me, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the track sometime.
No worries. Take it easy.
Have a good one.
Take care, boys.
Twitch.